that epic slap that WillSmtih gave ChrisRock. Okay, now guys, let me just say this. I really don't know if he actually slapped him for real though, but it looked like he did, and it got the whole crowd, it got the whole audience like all gasping for Hi guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel, RUGER. Of course, you know I'm your host, and I invite you once again to my rant series. It's a rant session. I have gist for you, man. Like, first off, I just want to really talk about the Oscars. I don't know how many of you saw the Oscars. I think it happened on Monday, 28th of February. How many of you saw the Oscars? It was just amazing. I loved the dresses of every damn celebrity, male and female. Like, everybody was like classy and gorgeous, and it's like, oh, Hollywood does have nice outfits, you know. And honestly, I don't think Nollywood can even actually compare to that, no matter how hard we try. Sorry about that. The 94th Academy Awards was held on the 28th of March at the Dolby Theatre, Hollywood, Highland. It is an award that every Hollywood celebrity looks out for, especially should their movies hit box office, and it was one of the most eventful events that took place recently. But the highlight of that Oscars was that epic slap that WillSmtih gave ChrisRock. Okay, now guys, let me just say this. I really don't know if he actually slapped him for real though, but it looked like he did, and it got the whole crowd, it got the whole audience like all gasping for what just happened. WillSmtih is one of the most respected Hollywood actors. He's been in the movie industry for as long as I could remember. He acted Men in Black, I think back in the 90s or early 2000s, and he had been redone, and he's still featured in it. He was actually wildly and popularly known for that TV show. The TV series actually is what I like to call it, because he had a franchise, and the guy was so good. I used to love watching those movies back then when I was younger. So back to the situation of things. So yeah, WillSmtih goes on stage, renders a slap at ChrisRock, and we all know ChrisRock is a full-time Hollywood actor. He's well known, notable for his comedy and everything, and he's such a good comedian. He makes people laugh. Now, while he was cracking his joke, everybody was laughing, including WillSmtih. And all of a sudden, he makes a joke about Jada Smith, WillSmtih's wife, and then I think that got WillSmtih pissed off, and then he just walks on stage without anybody suspecting what he wanted to do, because I thought he was going to even hug him. And then he just lands him a slap. And then he goes back to his exchange of words and saying, you know, you hear my wife's name in your mouth. But I think ChrisRock actually handled it well for me. Now guys, what do you think about the situation? Because for me, I feel, one, on the other hand, I feel like WillSmtih should have understood that it was just a joke, that ChrisRock was just being a comedian and being an actor as any other actor would do on the stage. You know, you needed to entertain the audience and to make the occasion a fun-filled atmosphere. That's one of the things, that's one angle that I see it from. Two, maybe the joke was a little too sensitive, because it had to do with a condition that WillSmtih's wife, Jada Smith, actually was suffering from, her shaved head. So I think in that order, one would say WillSmtih was being heroic as a father, was being heroic as a husband, and was representing his wife, who was suffering from a medical condition, and I think it was a little too sensitive for him. But what I actually don't even know, was that slap really real? That's for you to find out. So as the tourists they go like this, you get one other hot gist where you just trend like this. I see you guys talk about this, Miriam, or you guys talk about her. You get one small boy, I don't know how old they say the boy be. I've been at 22, I've been waiting. Say the name na RUGER, I've been waiting be name say RUGER, but your original name Shana Michael online I ain't sing Bounce one time like that. One song they call Bounce actually trended, and Bounce was a very good song. I actually even liked it, you know. And then he featured some mini celebrities and all that stuff, and it was a really good song that actually brought him out into the surface of the music industry. And then he now just hit us with this song called Duo, and he made waves all over TikTok. It's still trending. It trended, it's still trending. In fact, I follow join the trend, you understand? So please check out my handle at MiriamIfNaya on TikTok, because I actually did a skit with that song, and it was such a bomb. Alright, back to the matter. RUGER was on stage performing, and then there's this lady who kept dancing on his stage. I don't think she was invited on stage, because I never saw a clip of herself being invited on the stage. But then she kept dancing, At some point, she came down. When she came down, and before our own boy now, RUGER, could leave the stage, she then grabbed his bowler right there in public eye. And that was not good, my people. That was not good at all. Honestly, if I'm being truthful here, let's take away gender bias. Let's take away the fact that I'm a woman. How would I have felt if I was on stage and a man grabbed me by the boobs? Obviously, I would be angry, especially when it's not something I plan to do with you, especially when it is not an act. Whoever that woman is, she needs to be sanctioned, she needs to be dealt with, because that's just what they call sexual assault, and let's call it for what it is. All the men out there, I want you to know that I feel you, because I saw some people tweet. Some men were tweeting like people were not saying anything, that if it were a woman, people would say something about it, which is true, and I think it's time we began to speak up for ourselves. RUGER was actually sexually assaulted against his own will, and something has to be done about it. Okay, so now taking it to the east. This news that I'm about to share with you all, I can't exactly say it is something that I'm enjoying saying, but nonetheless I have to do my job, I have to do my duty, I have to do my work as a YouTuber to share everything and anything, just as I promised you guys from the onset of my show, that I was going to talk about things trending in the country. I was going to talk about my mukbang, I was going to talk about relationship, I was going to talk about my personalities and lifestyle, and of course I have to talk about what happens in my country. And so, taking to the eastern part of Nigeria, Chinedu Nwadike is a Nigerian Igbo gospel artist. He is an evangelist, a Nollywood actor, and politician who is based in the southeast. He was born in Owerri, Imo State. So this Nigerian gospel singer has died after a protracted battle with blood cancer. The 39-year-old reportedly died in Abuja on Sunday afternoon, which was on the 27th of March. Sources have it that he recovered from kidney disease and was expected to be flown abroad for treatment of the blood cancer, I think, to India. Now, a few weeks also before his death, a video of Chinedu Nwadike soliciting for financial assistance from prominent Nigerian citizens to pay his medical bills actually surfaced online.
By the grace of God, a famous gospel artist. I'm calling on help to every good man in Nigeria. All Igbos that matters. All the Igbo sons and daughters. Nigeria at large. I'm right here now at Zenith Kidney Center, Abuja. And the urgent money is needed. I'm calling on E-Money, calling on Bikubana, calling on Senator Fanyoba, calling on Senator Richard Sokocha, calling on Governor Hope Uzodinma. I'm calling on all that matters in Igbo land. I may not remember your name, but Bikubana, all of you, you have good human hearts. I ain't done. I'm begging you to champion this. We need fund. Luckily today as I arrived at Abuja Airport, E-Money gave me 250,000, and that is actually what sustained. And now they are requesting, because I'm bleeding inside, not just the kidney problem, but I'm bleeding life. I don't want to die, I don't want to lose my children, they are too tender. I don't want to leave them behind. Save me, help me in any way you can.
And that was when it dawned on everybody that, hey, one celebrity, an evangelist, a gospel singer is actually down. Not many people knew about his illness at first, but when that video clip just went viral, I think everybody began to know that, oh, he was suffering from an ailment. Now, from the video shared, the late musician was in a hospital bed and not in a good shape at all. He used to be a full-fledged healthy person. What went wrong? What went wrong? Some of his hit tracks actually include God of Vengeance, Afongazim, Marry Me, and one other one like that I used to know. He was once a dancer with Gozie Okeke in almost every gospel music, but later in life, Chinedu Nwadike went on to become a full-fledged gospel singer, like I said, as well as an actor. He claims that before he started singing and selling his own music, he relied on dancing for other musicians to make ends meet. It was also the ex-governor of Imo State, Roger special assistant on mobilization. It's sad to know that he's gone so soon because he was just but 39. He has not even lived half his life yet, and he was gone too soon. May his soul rest in peace, and our condolences are with his surviving family, his wife, Dora Nwadike. He's survived by his wife and 3 children. So guys, this is all I have for you today in today's rant session. I'm sorry I had to end the way I did, with so much drama, with so much tragedy, my heart being broken, but it is what I do. I'm a YouTuber. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, and of course, turn on the notification button because I'll always be WillSmtih.